I'm 680 News Senior Business Editor Mike Eppel. Well, this has been quite the year so far on the financial markets. We saw the Toronto stock market benchmark TSX Composite hit a multi-month high today. Cleared the 16,000 threshold. It's now up by more than 11% year to date. If you go back and look where the market bottomed out, it was just before Christmas. In fact, Christmas Eve is where we saw the near-term low. Ever since then, it has been onward and upward. TSX, over the course since that time, is up by more than 13%. We've seen a rally for bank stocks. Gold producers, the price for gold today, for example, hit a 10-month high. And the price for oil at its highest level in about 3 months, north of $57 per barrel, U.S. In fact, oil's been the best performing asset class this year, gaining 25% since the start of 2019. We've also got bank stocks in the spotlight as we get into the quarterly earnings season for our biggest financial companies. That'll start on Friday of this week with the Royal Bank kicking things off. And the big question is, are they making as much money on their mortgage renewals or mortgage generation because of the slowdown in the Canadian real estate market? And we can't forget as well about the pot stocks. Those have been big winners this year. Another big deal today. It's worth $400 million plus as BC's Tilray bought out Manitoba Harvest. Now, this is a company that makes CBD-infused products, whether it's for health or nutritional purposes. Manitoba Harvest is primarily focused on the U.S. marketplace. CBD is the non-intoxicating element of cannabis production. And Tilray seeing this as a big business opportunity specifically for the U.S. Time to do your taxes. The e-filing portal opened today from the Canada Revenue Agency. Last year, more than 90% of all taxes were filed electronically across Canada. 27 million tax filers in total. Canada Revenue Agency says if you file electronically, it'll take about 2 weeks to process. If you do it the old-fashioned way, through the paper and pencil format, that takes about 8 weeks to get your refund if, in fact, you will be due for one. Now, the tax filing deadline is April 30th. If you want to invest in your RSP, for example, and get the tax benefit from that, the deadline is March the 1st. More fallout on business from that record-breaking 35-day government shutdown that the U.S. experienced to start this year. Southwest Airlines, the latest of the big air carriers, should say that their business travel fell off dramatically in the first few weeks of the year with less government business. Southwest lowered its revenue forecast by as much as $60 million for the quarter. We heard previously from the likes of American Airlines and Delta Airlines as well with a similar warning. And a milestone for WESTJET today. They launched a big new bird in the sky, a Boeing 787 Dreamliner, first commercial passenger flights for the WESTJET 787 out of Toronto to Calgary. They're going to use it on domestic routes for the first couple of months to get the flight crews up to speed. And then once certification processes are all complete, they'll start on transatlantic service from Calgary to London Gatwick starting in mid-April. WESTJET has upwards of 10 of those 787 Dreamliners on order. From the 680 Newsroom, I'm Mike Eppel for City News.